everybody, this is Alea, and I have made a promise to myself that, and to you, that I would upload a video every day. I'm just basically posting to give you some insight as to what I've accomplished. I was at work all day and my shop was in remodel phase from the end of the last challenge, which ended on September 4th, until today. And the final touches were put on the roof today, and so at this point the only thing that needs to be done to the shop is painting, and it will be ready for the Christmas season. So I feel like I accomplished a lot in between the challenge, and I'm feeling a little bit concerned about how much time I'm going to have to do my blog posting and whatnot during this challenge coming up, because Christmas is the busy season for me. I'm like frantically making merchandise so that I will have enough stuff to last through the Christmas season and then through the winter tourist season. I am feeling really good. It's very interesting. There's so much stuff on the news and people are talking about all this weirdness about the economy and whatnot, in a very good way. Business is still good, and I'm still getting, people are emailing me and calling me and placing orders on the internet. And so I am proving to myself that if you buy into the weirdness, then it's weird, and if you don't buy into the weirdness, then it's business as usual and life goes on. And I'm watching it, and it's really cool. It's really cool to watch it. And I'm so happy to have you guys as friends to share this information with, because a lot of the people that I look at around me, this is not their reality, and their reality is what's on the news. And so they are having that experience, and it's interesting. Because I'm not wanting to be unsympathetic and not understanding, but I'm really not understanding because I'm not listening to the news, and I'm not paying attention to the same things that they're paying attention to, and so my experience is really different. So, anyway, just do what I do, and the information is just there, and I go to work and things work, and I come home and I go to the bank and life is good. But there obviously is something that I do consistently that is what I'd like to share, and I actually would like to look at it for myself to see what is it that I do. I've been successfully in business all over the world since 1979 and done well. I've supported myself and been able to travel and do the things that I wanted to do, take the workshops, and just live. But I've never really paid attention to what I do. I just do it. People say things like, "Oh, you lived in Denmark. Wow, you're so lucky. Oh, you worked in Canada. Wow, you're so lucky." And I don't really think it's luck. I really think that it is. I heard someone say once that that luck, the definition of luck, was opportunity and preparation meeting in the same place. And while I don't consciously go about preparing, I think that on some level I'm always preparing. My routine consists almost solely of listening to things like Abraham and The Science of Getting Rich and Catherine Ponder and The Science of Mind, and that's my reading material, that's my entertainment, that's what I do because that's what gives me pleasure. So I'm not so much doing it because it's going to make me rich. I do it because it makes me feel good. I show up at work because it makes me feel good. And I think that, first of all, if a person is going to do a craft, if they have a thing that they like to do, whatever it is, whether it's writing poetry or sewing handbags or making jewelry or no matter what it is, if they are going to do that thing, it has to be something that they feel really good doing, and that when they think about doing it, it really turns them on. Because if they don't, then it's work, and not in a good way. I find it very interesting. People who, they're not necessarily my friends. They actually are not my friends. They are acquaintances. They are people that I see from time to time. Our paths cross because there's a seminar in town or something. Sometimes another event or something will be happening, and their response will be, "Oh, do you want to go to this?" And my response oftentimes is, "No, I'm working that day." And their response to me is, "Oh, I'm so sorry. It must be really hard. You have to go to work every day." And I think, no, it's not really hard. It's fun. I enjoy it. I go to work every day because it gives me pleasure. And I guess because I'm having a good time, people give me money. What's not to like about that? And I'm so looking forward to being on the challenge, because I find that the challenge keeps me focused. It helps me to be very pointed about what I'm going to do that day, and to take account of what I did so that I can tell you guys. So until tomorrow, I am going to say aloha and make my plans for what I'm doing tomorrow. I do plan to write down a script for the Craft to Cash vlog. And I really, really, really think that it's important for me to just plod. And this is plodding. Now, this is not so much fun, but it is necessary. And once I get started, then it's fun. But it just takes me so long to get started. But I really need to work on the website. I really need to get that launched. And it just means sitting down and consistently working on it, rather than surfing the pages to see what you guys are doing. Oh, sometimes I can waste a lot of time surfing the net. And that is something that I am committed to doing less of. I want to keep track of what everyone is doing, but I want to be much more consistent, because having taken on the challenge as well as my winter season, I have to do much wiser use of my time. Anyway, until tomorrow, I am signing off now, and I will talk to you guys later. Aloha.